Did you know that resilient people cope with stress 60% better than others? Imagine handling life's challenges with that kind of mental strength. I'm going to show you exactly how to build this superpower within yourself. When life knocks you down, your ability to bounce back determines everything. Studies show that only 25% of people consider themselves highly resilient, yet those individuals report 40% higher life satisfaction scores. The gap between knowing we need resilience and actually having it is where most of us get stuck. Think about the last time you faced a major setback. Maybe you lost a job, ended a relationship, or failed at something important. How long did it take you to recover? For many, these challenges trigger a downward spiral that's hard to escape. The American Psychological Association found that 67% of adults experience symptoms of mental health decline during prolonged, difficult periods. Here's what's happening. When we lack resilience, our brain's stress response gets stuck in high gear. Cortisol floods our system, impairing decision-making and keeping us trapped in negative thought patterns. We become reactive instead of responsive, making everything feel 10 times harder than it should. But there's good news. Resilience isn't something you're born with or without. It's a skill you can develop. Stanford University research confirms that resilience is malleable throughout our entire lives. Let me share 5 powerful strategies to build yours starting today. First, practice cognitive reframing. This means intentionally shifting how you interpret challenging events. Instead of thinking, "This always happens to me," try, "This is teaching me something valuable." When you reframe setbacks as temporary and specific rather than permanent and pervasive, you activate different neural pathways in your brain. Second, build your support network. The Harvard study of adult development, the longest-running study on happiness, found that close relationships are the strongest predictor of resilience. Identify 3 people you can truly count on and nurture those connections deliberately. Third, develop your stress tolerance through intentional discomfort. Cold showers, challenging workouts, or even fasting periodically trains your nervous system to handle stress more effectively. Start small. Even 30 seconds of cold water at the end of your shower builds resilience. Fourth, establish a resilience routine. Morning meditation, journaling, or breathing exercises create a foundation of calm that makes you less reactive when challenges arise. Consistency matters more than duration here. Even 5 minutes daily changes your baseline stress response. Fifth, practice self-compassion. Research from Dr. Kristin Neff shows that treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend actually builds resilience faster than self-criticism. Next time you make a mistake, speak to yourself as you would to someone you love. Let me share how these principles transformed real lives. Michael was a tech executive who lost everything in the 2008 financial crisis. His job, savings, and confidence. He initially spiraled into depression, but then began implementing these resilience practices. Within 18 months, he had launched a successful consulting business and reports higher life satisfaction than before the crisis. Then there's Sarah, a single mother diagnosed with a chronic illness while raising 2 teenagers. By deliberately building her resilience through support networks and daily resilience practices, she not only managed her condition, but created a non-profit helping others in similar situations. She calls her diagnosis the worst thing that became the best thing, because it forced her to develop resilience muscles she never knew she had. Remember that university study showing resilient people handle stress 60% better? The researchers found something even more important. Resilience compounds over time. Each challenge you overcome successfully makes the next one easier. This means your investment in resilience now creates returns throughout your entire life. The key is starting small and staying consistent. Choose just one resilience practice from this video, commit to it for 2 weeks, and notice what changes. Your capacity to bounce back isn't fixed. It grows with every intentional effort you make. Developing resilience isn't about avoiding life's storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain, and that ability to find strength in struggle might be the most valuable skill you'll ever develop.